going on, my YouTube people? 2099 back here with another video, and in today's video we're going to be previewing and predicting the UEFA Champions League, Europa League, and Europa Conference League finals. Now the finalists of each of these three competitions have now been set. If you guys are into this channel, please make sure to smash that like button. Please subscribe, as it helps this channel a ton. And if you guys want to join me on other social media platforms, my Discord, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all those links will be down in the description for you guys to check out. And yeah, let's get started. All right, let's go with the main competition here, the UEFA Champions League, featuring Manchester City and Inter Milan, or Inter, however you guys want to call it. This is probably the easiest one to predict out of the two others. I want to be very fair with Inter Milan. I want to give them a chance because my heart wants Inter Milan to win it, but my mind says Manchester City will win it. Manchester City were so dominant of a very good Real Madrid team in the last tie. I don't really see how Inter Milan will potentially try to win this against Manchester City, but we also all said the same thing when Manchester City played Chelsea in the previous finals, and we've seen that Chelsea, because of a Kai Havertz goal, managed to win it against a super team like Manchester City. But this time around, it seems that Pep Guardiola might actually get it right, because they were dominating Real Madrid, and it was very shocking to see. A lot of people were, also potentially looking for Real Madrid to come back like they did last season. Didn't look like they were going to do it this season. I'm going to be honest, they just did not seem like they were up to par with that Man City team, and it was very, very shocking to see City just absolutely dismantling this Real Madrid team. Nevertheless, like I said, my heart wants Inter Milan to win, but my mind says otherwise. So I'm going to go with Manchester City here. I think this will finally be the year where Manchester City win this. Perhaps for the next years to come, they might start to be a recurring finalist, because the team that they have is just fantastic. It's something else, really. Let's move on to the UEFA Europa League. This one for me is probably the hardest one to predict, because it can really go either way. We've got Sevilla, which are pretty much the kings of the Europa League. They always manage to sneak themselves into the final and actually win it. And then on the other side, we have gotten AS Roma. Now, I watched both ties of Leverkusen and Roma, and I wasn't particularly too fond of how Roma was playing, but it was efficient and it did work against Leverkusen. But will that type of style work against Sevilla? I'm not too sure. With how Sevilla have been in this campaign, they were 1-0 down against Juventus and they turned it around thanks to a Suso and a Eric Lamela goal. So they are capable of beating a really, really great team in Juventus. They can definitely beat a team like AS Roma. The favorites, I think, will be Sevilla, but I don't want to count out AS Roma. But again, I wasn't really too fond with the way they were playing. So I will say this. I think the team that is going to win is going to be Sevilla. I think they just have what it takes to beat AS Roma. Is it going to be easy? Certainly not. Next, we're going to move on to the Europa Conference League, and it's going to be between Fiorentina and West Ham United from the Premier League. Now, listen, I have backed West Ham United this whole Europa Conference League campaign, and I'm going to stick with them again today in this final prediction, because I saw that game against FC Basel, and for a second they seemed like they've lost their track to winning the game, but just like that, they won it again. That goal by Barak, the Czech, just at the end, I think it was a 129th minute goal to crush FC Basel hearts and send Fiorentina to the final. I think this is going to be a very exciting final. I think it's going to be a very underrated game. But who do I think will win between West Ham United and Fiorentina? Like I said, I've backed West Ham United to win the whole thing from the beginning, so I'm going to stick with that prediction. But with Fiorentina, I really would not be surprised, because just like today, they've got the element of surprise where for a moment they seem like they're going to lose the game, and then just like that, they come ahead and absolutely dismantle the opponent. So I would not be surprised if Fiorentina pull out of this and win it. But I'm going to go with West Ham purely because I've backed them this whole time, and I feel like it's unethical of me to switch up on them just like that. I don't feel good doing that. So those are going to be my three winners. So I think City is going to win the UEFA Champions League, I think Sevilla will win the Europa League, and I think that West Ham United will win the Europa Conference League. You guys now have to let me know what you guys think on who will win in these competitions. Let me know down in the comment section down below or on my socials. Again, all of the links will be down in the description. And that's going to be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, like I said, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Damn, I'm on red alert.